Here's a couple of short clips of me hauling that big cabinet, real large, heavy-duty cabinet out of that tweaker shed, plus the cabinet that had all the chemicals on it. I just yarded them down to our what we call the round barn because I got a hoist down there. I could hoist it, and it was a real pain, but I got that big heavy cabinet in hoisted up and put into my trailer. But I didn't film that process. Well, I did, but there was way too many too many swear words. But anyway, pretty much got this project completed now, and this is just a little video of some of the progress that I made. Well, I got the first load going here. Just going to be one load of metal, I think, here. That cabinet was real bare to get in there. That big cabinet there, I struggled. I was going to film it, but too many swear words. I was really struggling to get that in there. I drug it down to the round barn and hoisted it, but it was a real pain. But most of the metal is now out of here. There's still some left. That's a burn pile there. All the chemicals are stacked on that old bench. And the pile of garbage is reduced because of all the metal out of there, but this is all junk garbage. And the tools that I'm gonna keep up here or save or whatever, I'll stack them in that corner over there. So there's those couple of toolboxes, motor puller. Those are new motor pullers. There's one there. Chemicals. All those containers on the floor are empty. So this is all going to get picked up, obviously, all this garbage. Some more metal over here in those little crates there. It's been stacking them up. Then I would just, when I was sorting through the garbage on the floor here, I would throw what I could over in this corner. This is all junk, all crap, garbage, go to the dump. There was probably 4 or 5 tires. There's one of them there. Those black work boxes were full of stuff. But I got, like I said, a few hours already into the project, and I was pretty overwhelmed by it, to be honest with you. So I took a break today. I'm not doing anything in here today. But it's coming along, I guess. I'm gonna take these light fixtures all down and scrap those. Yeah, that's about it. It's a lot of junk in here for sure. I'll do a final reveal of this when I'm done. I'm not going to film any more of the crap. I'm not looking forward to tearing that ceiling down at all, but it has to be done. I'm going to wear a respirator in here because of all the rat feces and just stuff I don't want to be breathing, especially coming off of that ceiling. I've just been throwing shit I can burn right there. Anyway, that's what it looks like. It's coming together. I'll have to take this load into the scrap yard when I'm done. Be a neat place up here. You know, you tear this building down, you could put a nice house up here. It's really in one of the higher spots on the property. It's hard to tell sometimes through videoing, but it's got a neat view. Yep, that's it. Just keep after it. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Kenny's Light Thoughts in Retirement. We are now at the metal scrap yard, dumping the load of metal scrap that I pulled out of that enclosed building up there at the tweaker shed. And we're going to run through the scale here. Be sure to go slow through the scale. They scan you for some kind of, I think it's a radiation scan or something. Make sure you don't have any radiation type materials on board. So we're gonna get this load unloaded and we'll pick up this video in a little bit. Quite an operation in here. A lot of scrap metal in this world. And we're going to add to the pile this morning. But yes, I can't. I barely could get it loaded myself. The magnet will help out a lot.
Okay. 10-15 minutes, but magnet timing's an issue here. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I can't unload it myself. It's pretty good.
What's going on with the magnet?
I mean, I could do some of it by myself. I could do some of it, but not all of it. Like that big cabinet there is too heavy. I can't lift
The
that
wire came off with the magnet itself.
Yeah, from one of the
This will be the last video. This area up here. It's a pile of stuff that I can burn at some point. All the chemicals and the battery on the old bench there. I'm not going to film me taking all the ceiling down and all that stuff. I'm going to wait on that anyway. But that's the final piece to this, is getting the ceiling down and all that out, cleaned up out of there. Saved a few tools, a couple of those job boxes, down to 2 bags of garbage. We just went to the dump, had a full load to the dump this morning. So in total, got to stand back and try to recall, including this part of the building and what's on the other side of that wall, the open space. I believe, let's see, there was 3 full loads in my trailer of garbage that went to the dump. Between 400 and 4,500 pounds of scrap metal. It was over 2,000 pounds in my trailer. Yesterday we took to the scrap metal yard. So that was load number 2. So it was between 400 and 4,500 total scrap metal. So that includes, so that's 3 loads garbage, 2 loads of scrap metal, 2 loads of burnable stuff. And I believe that's it. The only thing left, of course, is the ceiling part of it, of which I'm going to tear down and haul that all off to the dump. So that'll be another half a load or something. I'll do some cleanup of this rot here and fix that outside board there, fix all that so it's not rotten anymore. Put a piece of treated board up there or something. Anyway, I'm not going to film this ever again. It is what it is. It's done. Concrete floor swept clean. And I'm over it. I'm done with it. And moving on. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye.